This is how we play. I don't know if I can do that because it means you can change size category, and that's not fair.
Yeah, no, that'd be weird. I was thinking just something kind of just human looking.
Yeah. Unless you want to be a small size category Dragonborn. I shouldn't allow that either, but I find it hilarious.
Nah,
that's just a kobold.
No. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. No, I want to be big. That's why I think it was entertaining that if we were like close friends, or even like, yeah, we've just been traveling for a while or something like that.
Like foster siblings.
Yeah,
foster siblings from a very unusual home.
It doesn't even need to be siblings. We're just either are already friends or become friends. Because I will die on a hill for the opposite attracts friendship.
Awesome. Except that I'm making everything all meat juicy. Now, I'm displaying this so that people can see what the hell I'm up to. Oh, what's this? Somebody... Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Rulebook. Who's got the rulebook? Halfling features.
I have a rulebook.
Paste. Alright, now everybody on this who can see the stream can see that I have done this. This is pretty much what this box is for. The formatting sucks, as is always the case with this program. Because Google hates us and does not want us to be happy.
I would argue that you're doing it wrong.
1.15 line spacing is the default? Why would anybody want that?
Because it's the best line spacing.
1.15? Bullshit.
Yeah.
Nobody...
Why would you... Double line spacing is ridiculous, and single line spacing is too compact.
Yeah.
Double line spacing is for old people that want to write on the damn document in pen later. And I don't respect it.
That is what you'd use like double or triple line spacing for, is if you want spacing.
Yeah. That's what professors want, and that's why professors want it, because they are old.
Okay.
Because they
want to be able to see everything.
They're still working on typewriters out of stubbornness.
Dragonborn shifter.
All right, so we have halfling features, and then this one is a country halfling. So we'll post that here, and you can't see where I did the last one because of my shenaniganry. Chicanery. Shish kebab. Down here to traits. Change to the stream so I can see. Here, look. And then here in features, the stuff that's from the actual features themselves will go here so that you can see where they're at. And this is how you make a character. And it's going to be important to note for later. This is the sort of thing somebody's got to know. Now, the last one is going to be background, which we haven't quite reached yet.
Now, the Dragonborn says, of course, that I can speak Draconic. Draconic seems like a very mystical and complicated language for somebody who can't read. Can I just forfeit Draconic? Can I just put it in a box with a bow and give it back to you and say, no thank you?
Or you can speak Draconic and nothing else.
That can also... I find that is more frustrating for the party than enjoyable, and it really limits roleplay options.
So, the thing about Draconic is it's also the language of, like, lizard men and kobolds and stuff like that. So, I would suggest as long as you can't read or write, then it might make sense. But maybe you have the lizard man version instead of the dragon version.
Okay, that's fair. When only kobolds realize I have a southern accent in Draconic.
You might even put in parentheses after it lizard man. So you're speaking lizard man Draconic.
Speak very poor Draconic. We were talking about Schwarzenegger earlier, and actually he wanted to voice himself in the Austrian version of Terminator, but because his accent is actually very rural, they would not let him, because it's basically the redneck version of German.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's what they didn't want Terminator coming out like that. It was supposed to be cold and crisp and robotic, but his accent apparently is just very redneck over.
That's hilarious. I couldn't accept a robot with a redneck accent.
Well, I mean, come on. Could you imagine Terminator walks that door and just be like, "Y'all, I'll be back."
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's a good idea. I think that Skynet should have silly accents, because then you won't see them coming. You'll be like, oh, that's definitely a human, because he talks like an idiot. Robots wouldn't talk like that. Surprise!
I don't think there's a concern, because people don't go around their daily lives going, I wonder if that murderous robot there, because they're just so structured
Yeah.
in their sentence. If not, I don't think that was a hill Skynet felt they had to overcome.
Yeah, for sure. It's so hot, my cookies are melting.
Yeah. I took off my shirt.
I imagined you would.
Overheated bath.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
I'm
But I also
generally-
think it's just a part of my body being overly warm.
I generally
No,
find
there's
that I am a
no
fan of you
hot.
taking your clothes off.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's your own personal preference.
Not Rad. I was talking to Shreya, to clarify.
Yeah, I know you were.
I mean, I've never seen you take off your clothes. I don't know. You could have anything under there.
I mean, if your
Okay.
D&D game doesn't end with everyone being naked, then were you really playing it correctly?
It depends on how hot it is. All right. Dragonborn. Oh, god damn it. I got it on my mouse.
Yeah, I can breathe energy.
Oh, if you're shifting Dragonborn, you have to pick a normal race to pretend to be some.
I think
Yeah,
you picked
it's-
human,
Yeah, human.
Okay.
so he can pass as... Oh, this is a dragon shaman. Interesting as that is, it's not what we're looking for.
Mine's a dwarf. Everyone is
Nice.
convinced Silverbeard is a dwarf.
I think I met Silverbeard, actually.
Yeah. Most people have.
Now,
Shop.
what are the draconic colors? I mean, red, black, white, blue. There's like a bronze, right?
There's metallic, chromatic, and planner can be any number of things, like gems and...
Oh man,
Prismatic
that sounds
and-
like really extreme. I was thinking, being a barbarian, I don't want him to look anything extravagant. I was thinking maybe like a orangish brown or something like that.
Yeah, you could do green, because they're green dragons, and they're foresty. Bronze, I think, is their metallic. No, I'm always wrong about the metallics, though. I always have to look them up. Because one's desert, one's ocean, and one's forest, and they're all basically some kind of brown, because it's copper, bronze, and... whatever the last one is.
Whatever the
Brass.
forest one is, I would like to be.
Well, I do know that copper is not the ocean one. I know that
metallic.
for a reason.
We don't have to get into
Lampedition.
this right now. They changed it at some point, I think. Metallic,
All right, I will look that
dragon,
up.
forest, go. According to the internet...
Don't trust them. They're lying.
No, stop yelling at me.
They live in coastal areas and have an electric weapon for bronze. Copper is Rocky Mountains. With
Brass
acid breath.
is... Well, Brass thinks they're funny.
Yeah, brass is the desert one.
Iron are known for being belligerent, hostile, and strong. That's... Groflithor thinks... Groflithor is the only actual one. He should be here somewhere, probably, too, depending on how much this apes Four Corners. None of these mention desert forests.
Yeah, none mentioned forest, so.
Steel are known for disguising themselves as humans.
Oh.
That would be
Would
where
that
you
like,
came
almost
from.
like silver in color?
Grayish,
Steel
probably.
color, yeah. Hello, Desna. Would you like to play D&D?
Who's Desna?
My dog. She was up here.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
I mean, I'm petting my cat.
Why does this have a visualization? I don't require that.
Early-stone dragon's scales are blue-gray, highlighted with steel. As the dragon ages, its coloring lightens, eventually giving luster of British steel type.
Ooh. What do they breathe?
Let's see. Well, damage resistance, poison, damage immunity is acid.
So yeah, okay. Probably explains that.
Yeah, it's going to be acid, probably.
Growth method. Dragon uses one of the following: acid or poison. We can be acid bros.
Hey,
Well-
bro, you want to do acid?
Silverbeard's lightning, but Belthor breathes out. Well, he would breathe acid if he could breathe things. Or poison. One of them.
I really need to comb my cat's hair.
The what was it? Bronze? Yeah. Yeah, bronze.
Though, if you're going for a more primal thing, poison seems more primal to me personally than acid.
I mean,
Acid seems more swamp than foresty.
that's true.
Whereas poison could be in either, really.
Ooh, there are gray and yellow dragons.
Oh yeah, if you go down the rabbit hole deep enough, there's all kinds of wacky shit. That's why I started bringing up the
Dragons are
drink.
fantastic.
Well, I
No.
don't want to do anything wacky.
Yeah, you don't want the
There's-
Euphoria breath weapon. That's difficult to work with.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the Forgotten Realms wiki, and there's just chromatic dragons they list.
We have a player who has that. That's Casey. Casey has the Dragonborn Wrestler with the Euphoria breath weapon.
I might just go with a red dragon.
Red. Good old-fashioned red.
That's what I want. I want good old fashioned. I don't want to be anything crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a simple folk with a simple color.
Plus, fire is, like, really easy to work with, and it comes in handy a lot. So,
Green
Acid's
would be
kind of
interesting.
nice
That is the
because
forest
most people
one.
don't have a resistance to acid. Instead, they have to wear a stupid hat.
you'll have to have... Yeah, Belthor has a nemesis that is fast becoming his brother-in-law. It's really funny. His brother-in-law almost twice. Brother-in-law 1.5 times. You want to put Dragon's Breath over
For the
here.
record, Trixie is too good for him, and so is his sister. His sister is too good. Trixie is too good for his evil sister. For the record.
I mean, I don't know, because, like, if he does wind up becoming the Dark Elf Emperor of Doom, Destruction, and Fire, you know, I mean, what competition would he have as far as being good enough goes?
Those are all points against him.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't matter what he becomes, he's still going to be a son of a bitch. He's still, like, a complete and total psychopath. But those are usually points for somebody in Dark Elf society. He just happens to be such an asshole that even the Dark Elves can't stand him.
Okay, just to be clear, I approve of evil sister marrying him. That's fine.
Ooh.
Trixie's too good for both of them.
Trixie's too good for Trixie half the time. The problem is that Trixie is too good for Miriam. I think that's the issue. Trixie is too good for her player, and Miriam's always just struggling to keep up. All right, I'm going to deal with my dishes. Shreya, try and help people to figure out how to copy and paste information onto their character sheets and be generally entertaining. I'm covered in meat juice. Everywhere there's meat juice.
Yeah, that's fair.
You.
I think it's in my hair, my long, luxurious hair.
Shara, can you look at my character sheet?
Well, let's see if I can look at your character sheet.
It's on general, yeah.
Yes, I can.
Rad 2 Electric Boogaloo.
That is your name forever.
Alright. Human, traveler, monastic. Gives you education and temple upbringing, which is fantastic. You need to pick a skill for your education.
Yeah, I was just kind of confused on the bonus features because I have two bonus features, and I don't know. I've been looking where I find those bonus features I have.
Which bonus features?
There's a bonus feature from being human, and then a
Okay. Oh, bonus feature. And plus one bonus feature. Okay. That's interesting. That makes for for if you have a level, but doesn't make sense if you don't. Huh. Okay, so the bonus feat is easy. Just look through feats and pick one.
I can't find the feats because I don't have a class yet that has.
No. Feats, anyone can, well, theoretically, anyone can take any feat. Feats are at the very end. Features are what are class specific. And I'll see if I can persuade Lampay to give you, like, cantrips or some shit, because cantrips are fantastic. You could take spell training as your bonus feat. Fuck!
General features. Here they are.
Bonus feats and features are not the same thing. By the way. They are two separate things. I know it's confusing. It confused me. It confused Miriam. It's confused pretty much everyone.
Okay, so I have one bonus feat.
One bonus feature and one bonus
feat. Where's the bonus feat?
Alright, 1 second, let me scroll down. Alright, so on my version of this, or it can just not give me where pages change, damn it.
I found cantrips.
Ew.
If I have my bonus feature as cantrips, do I have access?
If you take cantrips as a bonus feature, you have access to all of the cantrips.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you can. And you're monastic, and it makes sense for your feature to come from whatever your monastic is. In this case, it would be some sort of arcane schooler. If that
I supposedly have plus to heal. Does that mean I have?
It doesn't mean you're trained in heal, but it does mean that you have a bonus +1, and it means you have access to heal if you want to take.
My staggering intellect helps, but mostly it's the drinking.
Unlock your class.
So should I copy?
Cantrips as a bonus feature because he gets a bonus feature.
You guys seem to have made some headway.
Yes.
That's a strong word,
Just
okay.
for me.
So, are you cool with that? Since you took monastic and can take things from the second power sword. Or you can just not reply.
I think he's just still occupied.
What's going on? I thought you were talking to somebody else.
No, I'm
Nope.
sorry.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to catch up on correspondence.
So here's the thing. Rad took monastic, which means he has access to both the thing he rolled and a second power sword, and possibly a third one once he gets to level 3 or whatever.
He doesn't necessarily have another power source now. In fact, he should not yet.
As a traveler, he gets plus bonus feature.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, he could have another one right now.
So, if he combines his background with his traveler-ness, we could say that he went to an arcane school and learned cantrips.
That's true. And cantrips is one of the best features in the game.
I'm just saying. Pretty awesome.
I mean, I don't know how to put that in my thing, so.
Well,
Is
I'm
that
glad
going
you
to
brought that
combat
up.
Spells, or...
I'm glad you
Like-
brought that up, actually, and we will go through that in a moment. First, I
Okay.
have to talk to Sage about his shield, because it's a problem.
Sage isn't playing
Sage
today, is he?
Sage exists, and that's gonna have to be good enough for you right now. In the meantime,
Rad, do you have the player's what's it open?
just
Yes.
Shreya, relax a moment. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Rad, are you watching the stream?
Yes, I have it open.
Okay, now,
I'm not really watching it, but I have it open, so I'm on it.
yeah, look at this. Look at the screen.
You have so much going on around.
No, it is crazy sauce. I definitely have to pawn off the streaming on somebody else because this is not sensible. But
No, it's just the fact that you have all these images on the stream surrounding the actual desktop.
yeah, that's because people who watch Twitch streams are easily bored, and I need to keep them entertained with pretty pictures, or they'll watch something else. Now, so you can see on the screen we have features and traits. I'm going to go to the rule book and find cantrip. Well, except cantrip, not cantrell. I'm a big fan of Jeremy Cantrell, but... Jeremy Cantrell? Oh, God. I mean, yes, you are technically correct, whoever just did that.
That was me.
But at the same time, I mean, look at this. This is... Wow. How are you gonna... It's very intimidating, isn't it? This wall of text that it had created.
Yeah.
But you can see...
bold and underline each of that helps.
Yeah, you can see the separations. And then... Oh! You can see how you have each of these abilities now. It's a huge list of powers. It's just that they're all sort of useless.
They're all tiny.
Yeah, they're all very simple magic spells, except Prestidigitation, which is one of the most powerful spells ever penned by the hand of mortal man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And you have access to all of them for one feature.
Is people never look at the limitations on it for 1 cubic feet and how long it takes to actually do.
Yeah. No, I had a character that did all kinds of stuff. Like I was an apprentice mage or an apprentice knight, and like my job was to keep a place clean. So I just walk around prestidigitating a square at a time. Just like
Yeah, and
do
that would
do.
take, just a phenomenally long time.
It would, yeah. But would it be longer than having to clean? And the reason the answer is no is because in order to clean all of those surfaces, you have to switch tools. I didn't need any tools. I just needed casting components.
Yeah.
okay, and then so I'm looking for the feet next. I don't know. They're at the end.
Okay.
They're
So,
past all the
control-
weapons.
So, and look for Dark Fury. I don't think that'll show up anywhere else.
The power of Control F. my fat ass is gonna eat more cookies. Cookies and wine. Oh my god, melted cookies. So hot.
Your character might actually want to take that eventually.
And I search feet.
No. Search Dark Fury.
Yeah. Dark Fury is a good guess.
Feats. Yeah, that's one of the acrobatic strike.
Note.
So then I look through these and I.
Note that the feats are listed twice. They're listed in alphabetical order with a short heading, and then they're listed in full order in subcategories. So you want the one that has the whole description. The quick ones are just so that you can pick something on the fly off of a list as you scroll through. Because you get them all the fucking time.
Skill training or spell training as a feat.
Actually, spell training is outrageously overpowered right now. That is true.
Yeah.
Because if you have an actual combat spell at this level.
This not level.
This not level. Apprentice level. Level 0. Your characters are still in their background. Right now.
Yep.
Where did this lid come from?
Could I use attack enlarge spell on cantrip?
Rules as written, no. But I love the idea of somebody casting, like, enlarged prestidigitation.
Enlarged mage hands.
Well, you can't enlarge mage hand. Prestidigitation is a cubic foot, so if you enlarge it, then it gets bigger. You could make a bigger arcane mark, too.
You could empower a mage hand.
You can't, because there's no dice.
Lights.
I
can't punch stuff with mage hand?
No.
Oh.
Mage hand moves 5 pounds of stuff around.
Oh.
Yeah, right up and it's completely useless right up until the first time you float the keys into your jail cell or whatever.
I'm trying to find.
If it's what?
I don't know if it's a D&D thing or not. In Pathfinder, Mage Hand can't lift magical items, so it's a good test.
Ooh, interesting. See, you turn that on its head because the idea is to make it less useful, and instead you use it to check to see if something's got an enchantment on it.
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's that min-maxy Pathfinder spirit. That's why a lot of those people didn't come back to 5th edition. Is because of that shit.
Oh, see, I would argue that D&D is way min-maxier than Pathfinder.
Really? Because 5th edition doesn't have anything in it. It's like compared to my system, 5th edition is like kindergarten.
That's just because it's new. Because the same thing with 2nd edition Pathfinder, there's not a lot of options to min-max with. But give it 5 years.
Yeah, that's true. You get the right third party or whatever supplement guides.
So I can get spell training.
And if you get spell training, that means you get to pick a spell.
A combat spell and 2 rituals.
Correct.
The question is...
At level 0, that is an outrageous level of power, by the way.
Yes. So, that means you could take an arcane spell, since that makes sense for your background. Or you could take a psionic spell, because theoretically you have that power source.
The problem is if he casts an arcane spell... Actually, his arcane spells would also be intelligence.
Yep.
In fact, you should take an arcane spell to cast from intelligence because you don't have the feature yet that lets you do it for... You have to take an arcane spell, basically. I mean, I was trying to find an excuse to recommend against it. It didn't work that way. I failed.
What should I search for to find the spell area?
Burning Hands.
Okay.
Oh, what a boring DPS spell.
Yes, but it's the only time the phrase Burning Hands comes up in the book. And it takes you right to level 1. Thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.